showbiz charm. Well, not really. He once said the most insulting thing that anybody's ever said to me.
Which was?
He said I talk in links constantly.
But then he hasn't met Ian.
Yeah, that's true.
Well,
Hello! My name's Ian Wood. Hello, chair. I'm going to sit in you. How long have you been a chair for, then? Satire, satire.
after the coffee, it'll be the washing up. Stay with me. Lorraine Kelly writes a column for the Scottish Sunday Post. Now, there's no Daniel O'Donnell this week, but there is
What?
Lorraine Kelly.
You know my local petrol station, the one that doesn't sell Venus flytraps? 'Cause
Next
that's
time
not
you're there,
exactly
could you get me
local.
some charcoal briquettes, please?
Yeah.
So.
But they have Daniel O'Donnell's new album on tape.
Oh, sound.
To play in the car.
Says Lorraine Kelly in the Sunday Post, I mean, this is fascinating stuff. Congratulations to my good pal, Gladiators presenter Ulrika, and her lovely husband John on the birth of their bouncing baby son Cameron.
Oh, he was big, wasn't he?
There's, yeah, God, was it something, £11?
£9.11.
Poor little Ulrika's only tiny. I bet she had to have stitches. Oh, dear.
Lorraine goes on, there's been a real baby boom.
Samantha and I cross our legs.
Among all the old gang from TVAM. Kathy Taylor had a little boy. I wonder if she can remember his name. Charlie, Catherine Holloway had Sam, and Lisa Aziz has just had her baby girl Leah. We're planning a very big and very noisy reunion. So, you know, hard-hitting territory we're in here. And she goes on, as I'm determined to lose weight and stick to my diet, I'm really missing one of my main joys in life, pigging out on whole packets of hobnobs and giant boxes of Rose's chocolates. Now, steamy stuff, this. Now, I can't gorge myself on sweeties. I've decided to overindulge instead by watching my favourite films. A video must is Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. I've been buying up all the Disney classics, pretending they're for Rosie, her child, when she's older. But they're really for me.
Boom.
My favourite is Dumbo. I howl buckets when Dumbo's mum is locked up and she sings him a lullaby through the bars of her cage. I taped Dumbo when it was on TV last Christmas, and there was nearly a divorce when Steve, her husband, taped a Dundee United match over it. So, more from the crazy parallel universe of Lorraine Kelly next week.
Just like to say, Ian, you really enjoyed that, didn't you?
I did. And meanwhile, onto the I know it's coming. Onto the Sunday Post letters page. Margaret Coulthard from Carlisle's written in to say, thanks everyone who sent me waistcoat patterns I asked for.
Waistcoat patterns?
No. Mrs. E. Coolishaw has written in from Burton-on-Trent. She says, if your husband is your spouse and you are his spouse, what are you collectively? Spice? Nice to think so. Oh, it's just unreal, this stuff. Finally, one last letter from the Sunday Post to the TV column. Mrs. A. Baxter of Shildon has written in to say, on the Russ Abbott Show, poor comedy, Russ should stick to singing. He has a beautiful voice.
Oh, dear.
If you see it in your newspaper shops, it's not as widely available as the other Scottish Sunday papers, but pick up the Sunday Post. It's brilliant. Finally, a quick look at tomorrow's headlines. From the British Medical Journal, breathing's bad for you, official. From Cat World, Tabby threatens to out more Anglican bishops. And finally, from The Guardian, horror in Oxford Street. A woman mistakes Anthony Howard's face for back of bus and tries to board it. That's it. More next week.
Thank you very much for that, and try and fit in a couple of 80s songs before the end of the programme. This is Visage and Fade to Grey.
Gospel music with Frank Stewart on a Sunday night.
BBC in the Midlands.